Alright, you guys got some good homework problems tonight, and this is one of them. I'm going to do number 35. Okay, just kind of work you through it, talk you through it. This is a great problem, and it's very similar to question number 37. Alright, so hopefully if you had a hard time with 37, you thought about 35, or if you had a hard time with both of them, maybe this will help you out. Okay, now question 35 says the x vector component of a displacement vector r has a magnitude of 125 meters and points along the negative x-axis. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw r in the x component. Okay, has a magnitude of 125 meters, and it says in the negative x-axis, and so that's going to be going this way. Okay, the y vector component has a magnitude of 184 meters and points along the negative y-axis. Okay, so that means that the y component, head to tail, x and y components are always head to tail. Make sure you do that. Don't start them in the same place. Okay, that'll be 184 meters in the negative, it says in the negative y-axis. Okay? And then the question is find the magnitude and direction of vector r. Specify the direction with respect to the negative x-axis. Okay? So, my resultant vector, of course, is going to be right here. It should be going in this direction. Alright? And it's asking for the direction with respect to the negative x-axis, so that's actually this angle right here, because there's the negative x-axis, so what angle is it from there? Okay, and then that'll probably be a negative angle since I'm going down, right? And then it also asks for me to find the actual value, right, the magnitude here. Okay, so let's figure it out. Alright, so it should be pretty easy to get the actual magnitude, right? You just do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So let's pull up our calculator here, and we'll do that. So we're going to do 125 squared plus 184 squared, and then we're going to square root it. And so it's 222. I'm not going to do any more than that because we don't know about the sig figs, so I'm just going to put down 222. So 222 meters. And you should be able to get this angle, of course, by using trig. Opposite over adjacent, right? So tangent of the angle is going to be equal to the opposite over the adjacent. So that means that the angle is going to be equal to the tangent inverse of 184 over 125. Okay, so let's work that out. So tangent inverse of 184 over 125. Tangent inverse of 184 over 125. And I got 55.8. Okay, and since I had 3 digits and I was dividing, that's what I'm going to go with. 55.8. And we do need to specify exactly where that 55.8 is originating. It tells us to go from with respect to the negative x-axis. So I would probably either say 55.8 degrees below the negative x-axis, or 55.8 degrees south of, that would be west. Okay, and either one of those would probably be an acceptable answer for the direction. This, of course, is the magnitude, and so the combination of those is your final answer to 35.